Man, I filmed this video and then the memory card errored and I was like, okay, wow, what is this crap? What is this crap, guys? So we're gonna film it again. Gonna try and not be like, fuck this, but you know, we're doing it. Action. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Downey here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, so that's at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. That's youtube.com/SamDowney. I'm posting videos here all the time about like trans stuff, you know, so make sure you do that. Make sure to do that stuff, you know. If you're into trans stuff, I really do appreciate that. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about it for the intro. Boop. So today we're going to be talking about a very controversial topic within the trans community and really just like everywhere. Like, this is the shit. Like, honestly, this put trans people on the map. Literally everybody knows about trans people now just because of this one little thing that just happened. Well, it's been around for a while, but now it's in the media. It's really changed the trans game. I gotta admit, it's really changed the trans game. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about trans athletes. Trans athletes is the big thing. It's the big thing right now, guys. Like, let's be real. This is a huge topic within, like, political debates and just, like, politics in general because, you know, yeah, trans athletes. I don't know why. It's been around since 2004. Also, yeah, if you don't know this, trans athletes have been able to compete in sports since 2004. Now, I know recently, you know, the World Athletics and that kind of stuff, NCAA, that kind of stuff has made it illegal for trans people to participate. But at the same time, like, you know, before that, it was fine. Like, nobody had an issue with it. Know why? No trans people qualified, and somehow they're dominating sports right now. Yeah, took them almost 20 years to qualify, and somehow they're dominating sports. I still don't understand, guys. I don't understand the concept. So, let's dive deeper into this. I would say the trans athletes thing really came up after Leah Thomas won the NCAA divisions in swimming, and a lot of people looked at it as that she transitioned to dominate the women's division because she wasn't that good in the men's division. Now, let's dive into this concept of, you know, men are just transitioning so they can dominate in the women's division, because it's really not a true thing. I'm gonna tell you for a fact, it is not true at all. Know why? There's this thing called gender dysphoria. It also works the other way as well. So if you are a biological male, you're assigned male at birth, and you identify as a man, and the only reason why you're transitioning is to dominate women's sports, you're gonna go on hormones. You're gonna start growing breasts. You're gonna start having more feminine features. You're gonna start being dysphoric as fuck. It makes no sense to me. That's gender dysphoria. And, you know, if you're not actually trans and you're going on hormones, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get dysphoric as fuck. That's what's gonna happen. And, you know, a lot of people think that, you know, oh no, that's what men are trying to do. They just want to win in the women's division. It's really not happening. It's a stupid argument. It really is. Now, a more logical argument that I can understand, that I don't agree with, but I can understand, is when people say stuff like this. Oh, well, because they went through a testosterone puberty, they could have physical advantages like, you know, having bigger feet, bigger hands, maybe a higher lung capacity, bigger bone structure, be taller in general. And it's like, okay, so there's no women that are tall. There's no women that have big feet. There's no women that have big hands. Like, it's like, what is this? I can understand that concept, though. That's not a stupid argument. That's just an argument that can be debated. But the whole men transitioning to dominate sports is bullshit. Like, it's actually a bullshit argument because it really defeats the purpose of, you know, gender dysphoria. Like, that's what it is. You can't just transition for fun to win things. You know, you have to be actually trans to transition, or you're gonna get dysphoric as hell, and it's not gonna be fun. And, you know, you're not gonna have a good life. Oh, wow, you won one medal? That's dope. Also, in the end, like, I don't think you're actually gonna win. So, you know, like, let's be realistic. You know, for example, someone like me, who I haven't really been that athletic, if I went into women's sports right now, I wouldn't win. I wouldn't have an advantage, you know? I wouldn't have an advantage at all. I think why a lot of people believe in this this argument that, like, oh, trans women can have an advantage is they don't really understand what hormones do to your body. I'll be honest, hormones physically, they don't do a lot, but they also do a lot. I don't know really how to explain it. You know, if you want to pass 100% as a cis woman, you're gonna have to get surgeries, obviously, as well, like maybe facial feminization surgery. Some people get lucky, let's be real, but like facial feminization surgery, maybe breast implants, because you're not gonna grow that much breast tissue. Bottom surgery, obviously, if that's an interest for you as well. Hormones still will do a lot to your body when it comes to decreasing muscle mass. Testosterone builds a lot of muscle. It makes building muscle very easy. When you don't have testosterone in your body, because I'm gonna be honest with you, even in my blood test, I have lower testosterone than most cis women. That's how much my testosterone has been suppressed. So in the end, even though I sound masculine, I look masculine, you know, I kind of still look like a dude, but I look kind of like in the middle. I still don't have as much testosterone as most cis women. So in the end, I'm actually probably a lot weaker than most women. Damn, that's a flex. Oh yeah, I'm weak. For example, like, you know, I used to play in bands and we used to carry around like, you know, equipment everywhere. Like, you know, we carry around amps and stuff. I used to be able to carry 2 amps easy, like just like this. Yeah, I just walk around like it was nothing. Now I can barely carry 1. Like, honestly, I can barely carry 1. Like, I'm a weakling. I am a weakling. Just understand that trans women are weaklings. I don't know. Like, what it comes down to is like, yeah, that's the main thing, is people just don't understand what hormones do to your body. Saying all these things about like, oh, well, you went through a testosterone puberty. It's like, yeah, I went through a testosterone puberty, but my testosterone is so suppressed right now that it really, there's no advantage to that. There's no advantage to that, especially because like in most cases you have to be on hormones for at least a year, and you're gonna get your hormones checked before you compete. So there really isn't an advantage. It's just like people have this concept in their head that it's, oh, men are just trying to transition so they can compete in women's sports to win. And it's like, is that a flex? Like, what? Whoa, yeah, damn, you won the women's division? Holy shit, bro. Like, you're fucking sick. No, it's not a flex. So it's like, in the end, you really have to be trans, and you have to identify as a woman, or identify as trans, really, and transition to really do that. Like, it's like, nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna do that to win. You know, it's not a flex. It's not like, oh shit, I sucked in the men's division, so now I can just transition and become a woman and like dominating the women's division. Nobody's doing that. You're gonna run into so much dysphoria that it's just not worth it in the end. Hopefully you learned something from this. I understand that a lot of people still are against this concept, thinking that it's incredibly unfair, when, like, you know, this is always gonna debate. It's always gonna be a debate. It's never gonna change, and I think trans people just need to be ready for that. You know, there's always going to be people that will just like deep down, they cannot get over the fact that you used to be a biological male, or you assigned male at birth. They can't get over that fact, and they think that there's just an advantage to that. It's always going to be a thing. This will never go away, but hopefully we can convince, you know, the actual top dogs to allow trans women to compete in sports and compete in the category that they identify with, and in a fair way. Don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here being like, oh, we should not be like testing for hormones. Fuck that. We should totally be testing for hormones. I want it to be fair for both trans women and cis women. I'm not about this whole, oh, it's just open up the game and like, you know, it doesn't matter, like you just have to identify. No, that's stupid. We need to have obviously regulations when it comes to trans women competing in women's sports, but at the same time, you know, it should be allowed if there are regulations, right? Hopefully you learned something from that today. If you want to support my channel even more, make sure to follow me on Patreon, or join my Patreon, or join my channel right here. Really do appreciate that, because I do pay for my hormones out of pocket. If you want to join my Discord server, make sure to do that. Link will be in the description. I'm also playing Jackbox TV on my Twitch channel if you want to play with me. If you do want to play in the games and participate, you have to be in the Discord server, so make sure to join that and get verified after you reach level 5. That's how you can play with us. And if you just want to watch, obviously you can still watch as well. And yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram at SamDowney44, TikTok at SamDowney44. Subscribe to my channel right here, so that's youtube.com/SamDowney. And really, besides that, I think that's it for this video. Like, I really do appreciate all you guys watching my channel. Like, honestly, it's so awesome. I'm in my new place now. Yeah, it's a little pricey, but we're figuring it out. You know, Toronto rent prices, but hey, dope. We got this. You know what I'm saying? Sam Downey's going to the roof. We're going to 100,000 subscribers, guys, and then I can just create videos for you guys and just make you guys laugh and entertain you guys and, you know, do my thing, you know? And I really do appreciate every single one of you. Love you all, and catch you guys next time. Peace.